Good evening, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight from Central York High School, it's Todd Edwards alongside my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, and we're back at it again for night two this week, Dew.
Yeah, this is a back-to-back game. Last night we had York High versus Milton Hershey. Tonight we had New Oxford versus Central York. Two powerhouse teams that are going to go head-to-head tonight. Should be a really good game tonight.
It should be a big battle in Division I YIAA action. And the crowd here at Central is always lively. As you can hear the student section ready to get things started tonight as we are here on Sports Shooting Stars. Tonight's game being brought to you by CR Property Group for all your rental needs, whether you want home ownership. And we're off. Tip off here, New Oxford in the maroon jerseys. Moving right to left on your TV screen. Abdul Janae. Missed shot, rebound.
Back up. Bringing the ball down the court is Taylor Wright-Rawls, point guard, junior point guard.
Central comes into this game due 12-2 overall, 6-1 within the division. New Oxford 12-3. Key game for both teams tonight here at Central York.
And congratulations to Central as well. They just cracked the top 10 in states this week in 6A, so they're a top 10 team in states. Gabe Gollinger with the ball, driving. Trey Swagger driving to the ball, kick out to Nolan Hubbs. Out to Evan Eisenhart for three.
Eisenhart comes up short. Gabe Gollinger with the rebound.
Nolan Hubbs with a good drive.
And the first points of the game belong to Nolan Hubbs.
And that's Nolan Hubbs' bread and butter, the hop step going to the bucket.
Of course, New Oxford, their offense centered around number 2, Abdul Janae, who recently committed to Duquesne University, along with Braden Long, number 12.
And that's a Division I, Duquesne's Division I.
Duquesne, and then
University.
Of course, Braden Long today committed to Slippery Rock University to play football.
Wow.
Congratulations to both players. Of course, Abdul Janae recently became a member of the 1,000 Point Club as well.
Yeah, there's more members, more student athletes coming out in the YIAA that's going Division I and high Division II. It's a great thing to see.
Three-point shot made by Trey Swigert. And just like that, Central's up 5-0 right now over New Oxford. Connor Jenkins is in here. Here's Abdul Janae.
It's Connor Jenkins with the ball.
And the put in by Connor Jenkins.
Tough shot from Connor Jenkins.
First points for the Colonials this evening. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
It's a turnover there by Taylor Wright-Rawls.
Abdul Janae bringing the ball up, the 6'4" senior. Three-point shot. A couple missed opportunities there for some points there, Dew.
And number 12, Braden Long for Northeastern, very aggressive on the boards.
6'3" senior, as we mentioned earlier, recently committed to Slippery Rock, and the put in.
Nice
Taylor
shot.
Wright-Rawls, the 6'2" junior for Central. We've called his name a few times, just not here on the hardwood, but also on the football field as well.
Yeah, Taylor Wright-Rawls also had he went all county this year in football. Nolan Hubbs pushing the ball up the court. Kick out to Gabe Gollinger.
Gabe Gollinger with three, makes it right just like that, and a timeout called by Coach Nathan Myers of the Colonials. They want to collect themselves right now as they're on a 10-point run right now.
And this is the time of year where Central right now is rolling. So that was a great timeout call from the coach from New Oxford to slow down the tempo of the game and get his guys recollected.
For the Colonials, they're led by Nathan Myers. For Central York, it's Coach Kevin Sheeler. As you mentioned earlier, ranked number 10 in the Class 6A in the state, Central York. And
also, Gettysburg is also ranked in the top 10 in state. So congratulations to Gettysburg as well for cracking that top 10.
Undefeated so far in Division II and YAIAA. We had the opportunity possibly to see the Gettysburg where they were snowed out, if you remember. And
yeah, we have Gettysburg on our schedule. Gettysburg versus York Suburban, so that should be a really good game. High-powered Division II matchup.
And speaking of York Suburban, do let our viewers know we will be there this Friday, York Suburban, as they play host to Kennerdale, our third and final game this week. It'll be a busy broadcast week for you and I, do. We're back to action here. Let's pivot back here on the court.
Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up.
Three-point attempt comes up short for Thomas Howe, number 10.
Trey Swagger with the ball again. Very crafty move from Nolan Hubbs. A little short on the shot. And Central's a very offense-dominated team. They work the ball. They wait for something to get open before they take any risky shots.
Kevin Eisenhart drives to the bucket. And the put in by number 11, Nolan Hubbs.
Very important for New Oxford to get something going on this time down the court.
It's 4 points for Nolan Hubbs.
And checking in the game is Tayshawn Golden, this 6'1" senior for New Oxford, number 5. His brother actually plays on the team as well. His twin brother.
There's a foul called.
Looks like New Oxford's going to try to get Abdul Janae involved into the offense.
And going to the free throw line. Number 30, Connor Jenkins, 6'2" senior. Central York 12, New Oxford 2, with 3:36 to go here in the first quarter at Central York High School.
Family right there. Big hug.
And the student section looking to make some noise here with the other free throw, but
Connor Jenkins knocks it down.
And that brings 3 points, and actually he has all their points right now due for New Oxford, as they're down by 9 with 3:26 to go. First quarter.
And Connor Jenkins is a sharpshooter. He can shoot from very deep. That'd have been a nice tip-in dunk.
It would have been. It came up a bit short in a turnover. New Oxford. Dojane running to the bucket and the put in. His first points of tonight's contest.
That was a tough shot from Abdul.
Taylor Wright Rawls bringing the ball up court. Pass it to Gabe Geidinger. And the easy put in by Nolan Hubbs.
Nolan Hubbs is doing a great job moving without the ball.
6 points for Nolan right now.
It looks like they have Connor Jenkins as their point guard. It's the first time this year I saw him run as point guard for New Oxford. Normally they have Tayshawn Golden running point guard, but right now it's been Connor Jenkins so far in the first half of this game.
And right now it's been all Central right now, with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gabe Geidinger for 3, makes it. Made it look easy there, Dew.
And right
the
now,
son of Jay Geidinger, a former NBA player.
And right now, Central's rolling.
And that was Noah Straw's ball for 3.
Nice shot from Noah Straw's ball.
White retains possession with 2:01 to go. Right now, Central York 17, New Oxford 8. Leading scorer for Central Nolan Hubbs with 6.
Ill-advised pass. Looks like New Oxford gets the ball. And there's a couple media outlets here tonight. You also have York.
Yeah, WOYK AM radio
Yep.
is in the house this evening. Their York Daily Record. A 3. It makes it. Big time shot by Connor Jenkins.
And as we said earlier, Connor Jenkins is the long ball deep threat. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the court.
And right now that he has 6 points in tonight's contest, leading scorer for New Oxford. Rebound by Braden Long, the 6'3" senior.
And the ball just happened to go off his foot. Central ball. Checking in the game right now is Judah Toom, number 15, the junior, and also Karan Brown, number 14, the junior as well. There's not much height on Central York's basketball team, but they have a lot of heart, and they know how to play the game.
A lot of hustle in it. Ron Brown in the game. Passes to Gabe Geidinger. Under 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Again, Central York 17, New Oxford 11. Abdul Janae comes up short. Bodies hitting the hardwood here tonight, and
that's a charge call on Nolan Hubbs. Way to step up there. Braden Long, number 12 for New Oxford, getting that charge. Score 17-11, and New Oxford starting to creep back into the game.
Yes, they are due. Tayshawn Golden with a rejection by Gabe Geidinger.
Big block.
6'4" senior.
And it looks like Jenna was fouled on the three-point shot.
On the three-point shot.
That's giving him 3 at the charity stripe. And just like that, New Oxford's pretty much back in the game.
Foul on Judah Toom, his first. As Abdul's at the free throw line. Makes it. First of 2 shots. As we mentioned earlier in the telecast, recently committed to Duquesne University to play football. Makes the score Central York 17. New Oxford 13 with, looks like Central York will be content here for the final possession of the first quarter. .6 seconds to go here, Dew.
And I'm pretty sure Central's going to work for the last shot here. And don't be surprised if number 10, Evan Eisenhart, gets the ball for a three-pointer or some type of way getting to the bucket.
And yep, they're going to call that every time.
And that was good defense from New Oxford. Score now 17-13 with 6 seconds to go.
And Central providing a press against the Colonials. And a three-point attempt goes up and in. What a shot by Connor Jenkins to end the first quarter.
And that's a big shot by Connor.
Big time shot. 9 points for Connor right now. Leads all scorers in tonight's contest and pull the Colonials within 1 right now with Central York 17, New Oxford 16. And what an exciting first quarter here at Central York High School. Want to thank again our sponsor for tonight's game, CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. If you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, maybe you're in the market to rent, check out CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. We mentioned earlier the interest rates are at an all-time low. Now's the time to buy. If you're looking for real estate, check out CR Property Group on Facebook.
And they give a lot of information out as well on their websites and also online about buying, selling, or just if you're interested in, getting into that line of work. So definitely check out CR Property Group. That's online and everything they do.
Yeah, exactly. If you're looking for a career in real estate, check out CR Property Group here as we get ready to start the second quarter. Want to remind our viewers that we'll be back on the air this Friday, January 24th, as the York Suburban Trojans take on the Kennerdale Rams.
And that was a pretty high scoring first quarter, 17-16. New Oxford came back, roaring back, and got back into the game.
And we're back at it here in the start of the second quarter. Central York in the white jerseys. Judah Toom. Checking in Bo Perbilla, the sophomore. See the motion style offense Central York's running here, too.
And I think that's a foul on Jenna, number 2. Shooting foul, sending Karan Brown to the line, shooting 2.
It's a first foul of tonight's contest. He has 4 points in the game. But on the free throw line, Ron Brown. First shot of 2. Makes it 1 for 2. His first point of the game. With 7:26 to go, a 2-point lead for Central York as Abdul Janae bringing the ball up court. Connor Jenkins for 3.
Good block.
Good block. For 3. Mitch Saxton in the game.
Nice drive, kick out. They got to keep a hand on Connor Jenkins. He's looking to score when he gets the ball.
Right now leads all scorers with 9 points, looking to add to his point total. And the put in by Braden Long.
And Braden Long's a bruiser. He likes to get down on the block and get busy, so he's right in his comfort zone with the ball.
His first points of tonight's contest.
Mitch Saxton for 3.
Mitch Saxton for 3 and makes it. Central York 21, New Oxford 18. Braden Long for 3.
And I believe that's another foul.
That is another foul
on Jenna. And he may be coming out after that foul.
Second foul.
Coach decides to leave Jenna in the game with 2 fouls in the second quarter. He has to be cautious. Karan Brown pushing the ball up the court. Kick out to Bo Perbula. And Central runs their offense.
There you go.
2 quick points.
Nice effort there. Go to the bucket. Karan Brown, 3 points now in tonight's contest. Connor Jenkins.
You got to keep your hand on Connor at all times.
Ooh.
Good sportsmanship right there.
Connor Jenkins and both. Bo Perbilla hit the hardwoods hard. Picked up by Karan Brown, and here we are with 5:30 to go. Central York 23, New Oxford 18.
Braden Long with the ball. The bruiser.
A lot of banging going on under the net there. Braden Long. Trey Swigert with the rebound. Bringing the ball up court, Mitch Saxton. Number 15, Judah Toom. Ron Brown for three. Central with the possession here. 4:32 and counting to go here with the lead. 23-18 over New Oxford. Karan Brown with the put in. It's 5 points for Karan Brown tonight.
And Karan Brown is not a starter, but lately he's been coming on, scoring around 11 points the last 4 or 5 games. And he's one of the huge assets for the team. Good drive by Abdul Jenna. Sends him to the line, shooting 2.
Foul called on number 3, Trey Swigert, his 3rd foul in tonight's game. Mitch Stand corrected. That is
and
Mitchell's
checking in the game.
first foul. He has 3 points as I'm looking at the scoreboard here. Do.
It looks like Coach Schiller's going back to his original 5 starters.
Gave him a little bit of a breather. They're back on the hardwood here with 4:10 to go. With the free throw shot there. Pulls New Oxford within 5 right now. 25-20, Central York with just over 4 minutes to go.
Evan Eisenhart with the ball. Guarded by Braden Long. Out to Gabe Gottinger. Evan drives. 2
and the
points
put
off,
in by
off
Evan
the bench.
Eisenhart. His first bucket of tonight's contest. For 3, comes up short. That was Thomas Howe. This 3-point shot. Gabe Geidinger looking to...
Way to split the defense from Gabe Gottinger.
Gabe Geidinger going to go to the free throw line here. Has 6 points in tonight's game. Make it 7 for Gabe. 6'4" senior for Central. Made both of his free throw shots. 8 points for Gabe. Abdul Janae bringing the ball up court with just over 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Looks like New Oxford fans want a technical foul for that foul on Taylor Wright Ross. They think a push was added at the end of that foul.
Nevertheless, Abdul at the free throw line right now with 6 points in tonight's game.
And that was a 1-and-1. They got his rebound back. And Abdul's all over the place. He's getting rebounds. He's bringing the ball up the court.
Very quick, and I'm not sure if our viewers at home can pick up just how quick he is on his feet, but seeing it here live in person, he
can jump out the gym as well.
No doubt. The New Oxford's possession here. Central York up by 9, 29-20 with 2:54 to go here at Central York High School in Springersbury Township.
And checking back in the game is Connor Jenkins, the leading scorer for New Oxford right now, number 30.
With 9 points. Let's see if he can add to that point total before halftime here. Gabe Geidinger for 3 and makes it.
And Gabe Geidinger has been shooting a 3 at a very high clip this year.
And 11 points for Gabe right now. And those are big-time points right now. It takes Central York to a 12-point lead right now, 32-20, with 2:43 to go as a timeout is called.
A wise timeout from Coach Myers.
From Coach Nathan Myers, the New Oxford Colonials. On youth night here tonight, too. I was told there's it's youth night for the Central York School District.
Yeah, at halftime they'll be shooting some layups and doing some shots, and we'll call their names out live on TV and give them some recognition.
Give them some recognition. We'll make our way. We started somewhat early tonight.
We did.
We were unable to be down there at midcourt, but we'll make our way down there during halftime. Just stay tuned to our halftime broadcast here. We still have 2:43 to go here in the second quarter. Colonials possession.
Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up the court. As I said before, with him being a scorer and a shooter, this is the first time I see him play point guard pretty much predominantly the whole game. He's usually set up for shots and the drive to the bucket. Like
and
so.
Connor Jenkins.
Like so.
For 3, misses. Rebound by Noah Strasball. And number 11, Nolan Hubbs, with his second foul tonight's game.
Checking
That'll
back
send
in.
Connor Jenkins to the free throw line.
Sending Connor Jenkins to the free throw line and checking back in. It's number 14, Karan Brown. And also checking in is Shiloh Johnson.
Number 23, Shiloh Johnson, the 6'6" junior, dude. What do you know about
Well, he's not
Shiloh
shy.
Johnson?
He's aggressive with the ball. He likes to go up. And he likes to, get physical as well.
Connor Jenkins made his
Knocks
first
down the
2
first
shots.
one. Knocks down the
2
second.
for 2.
Leads all scores with 11 points so
11
far.
points. And as a side note, Gabe Geidinger 11 points. So both leading scorers, respectively, for their teams. Taylor Wright Rawls back into the game. 3-point attempt made. In and out of the bucket for number 10, Evan Eisenhardt. A 10-point lead right now for Central York, 32-22 with 2:02 to go. Noah Strasball's in.
And
Brayton
the ball.
Long. Connor Jenkins. Abdul Janae. Taylor Wright Rawls with the rebound. Ron Brown back into the game. And there's Shiloh Johnson for his first points.
That's a great rebound, great putback from Shiloh Johnson.
Using his 6'6" frame there, dude. Comes in handy in the paint. And there's a rebound. Whoa. 5 seconds?
10-second call.
10 seconds, okay.
That was a quick 10 seconds.
That was, yeah, I'm looking at, wow.
I thought he double dribble, or something like that. It was a 10-second call.
Turnover. Colonials will have the ball here.
Kick out.
Connor Jenkins for 3. Makes it.
And you can't leave Connor Jenkins alone. He's going to light you up if he gets the opportunity.
A technical foul called on number 10, Evan Eisenhardt.
I happened to miss that, Todd. I don't know what happened there. But you don't want Central doesn't want the momentum to swing towards New Oxford right now. After that big three,
No, after that.
and now you send Connor Jenkins back to the line.
And Connor Jenkins right now leads all scorers with 14. Make it 15 points right now for Connor Jenkins from New Oxford with 1:02 to go here in the second quarter.
And he knocks down both of them.
Knocks down both of them.
That's a 5-point swing, and they get the ball back.
They get the ball back. 16 points right now for Connor Jenkins. Leads all point scorers tonight. And New Oxford will have the possession here. Dolgene with the ball, looking to drive to the net. And the put in by Dolgene, and 8 points.
And that's 7 straight points for New Oxford.
Central York 34, New Oxford 29. Karan Brown right there in the paint and the put in. 7 points for Karan Brown.
Great job moving without the ball.
What a bucket there, dude. Connor Jenkins, 18 points. Gabe Geidinger in there, and the put in. 13 points for Gabe Geidinger.
These guys are
We're
going
under
back
20
and forth
seconds.
now.
38-31, Central York.
It's starting to get loud in here now.
Starting to get loud, and the New Oxford faithful have traveled well, and they're making their presence felt here tonight at Central York High School as Abdul Janae heads to the free throw line. Foul called on Judah Toom.
No, foul called on Taylor Wright Rawls, and Judah Toom is actually checking in right now. Number 15 for Central. Abdul Janae.
They're quick on the scoreboard tonight, too, as I'm
They
trying
are.
to keep a close eye on the floor and the scoreboard. Abdul Janae makes his shot, 9 points.
And New Oxford's doing
Goal.
exactly what they want to do. They're sticking around. They're keeping the game close. I mean, they're in the hostile territory of playing at Central, who's also ranked number 2 in districts right now.
And maybe a bit of lack of focus and concentration there. Ball tipped out of bounds. It will be New Oxford's ball here with 13.5 seconds to go. Six-point lead and a timeout called now by Coach Nathan Myers of the Colonials. They're going to think things over here with 13.5 seconds to go, and down by 6.
And the smart thing to do is, wait for the last second shot. You got 13 seconds, and you want to go into the halftime with chipping into this lead a little bit that Central has. So he's probably drawing up a play, and if I'm not mistaken, it's probably going to go to Connor Jenkins because he's been the hot hand in the first half, leading all scorers with 18 points of their 32 points. So
he's if there was an early candidate for player of the game, certainly for New Oxford, we would have to consider Connor Jenkins.
absolutely.
But still plenty of time to go here.
And
whole
New Oxford's-
second half.
And Connor Jenkins is actually scouted. You know that he's a shooter. You know what he can do. But New Oxford's doing a great job of setting screens, and he's doing a great job moving out the ball so he can get these shots off.
Braden Long in and out of the bucket with 10 seconds to go. Colonials possession. Much to the dismay of the Central York coaching staff. Colonials retain possession. Braden Long for 3. Gabe Geidinger. And down under 2 seconds for 3. And makes
Big
it!
shot.
Wow, what a shot by
Big
Mitch
shot.
Saxton. And what a way to end the second quarter, dude. Big time 3 by Mitch Saxton.
And Mitch Sachs is another one of their three-point specialists, and he feels very comfortable in that situation.
It showed, and it was quite obvious there on that play. Right now, we're at halftime here. Central York 41, New Oxford 32. Stay tuned. Have your bottled water and popcorn. It's going to be an exciting second half, as if the first half wasn't exciting already, what a way to head into halftime on youth night here at Central York High School. We're going to make our way down to the court and give some of the youngsters some recognition. How about it, as we'll be joined by a special guest as well here during halftime. Again, fans, we want to remind you this evening, our sponsor for tonight is CR Property Group for all your rental, for all your homeowner needs. Check out CR Property Group with Eric Brewer.
And this is youth night, and this is some of the younger guys, third, fourth graders that play on the team. It's always nice, Todd, to see the kids out there having fun, getting a chance to throw the ball around.
And this is really the future of Central York. And I've seen Central York, they seem to do it right with their youth night. The girls, they had girls' youth night here a couple of weeks ago. They seemed real participatory with the youth leagues. I've been to some others, not so much, but here at Central, they really emphasize the youth and really put on a great display here. Great opportunity for the kids.
Yeah, it's a confidence booster also. They have them out there on the court shooting around with some
in front of this crowd and the cameras
of
Sports Shooting Stars and the various media outlets that are here this evening. We do want to remind our fans that we'll be back on the air this Friday at York Suburban as they play host to the Kennerdale Rams for our third broadcast of the week. We bring the game to you, Sports Shooting Stars. If you haven't liked us already on Facebook, not sure what you're waiting for, but like us on Facebook. It's Sports Shooting Stars for all high school games. We broadcast football, basketball games, and we hope to bring maybe some other sports to you down the road. Again, it's halftime here, Central York 41. The New Oxford Colonials 32.
Looks like that's a jump ball there, guys. Savian brings the ball down. Great job from the youth.
Yeah, on youth night here at Central York, they get a rousing applause here from the faithful as the New Oxford Colonials have made their way back out of the locker room here for some halftime warm-ups before we begin the second quarter of a closely contested game here tonight, too. Central York 41, New Oxford 32. And we still have a little over 3 minutes to go here during halftime.
We also want to bring in Kevin Moore.
Yeah, while we have a minute.
Kevin Moore from YDR, York
Y-
Dispatch. I'm sorry, York Daily Record.
Straight from Detroit, Michigan to York, Pennsylvania with YDR. Welcome, Kevin. And what brings you out tonight with Sports Shooting Stars in this big game with Central York and New Oxford?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I just want to say happy to be here with you guys. Thanks for this opportunity. Yeah, I just came out. I'm a sports life reporter at YDR, York Daily Record. I cover all sports from high school to youth to professional. So I'm out here, trying to find the deeper issue or the deeper topic in sports. Not just sports itself, but digging in a little bit deeper. And coming out here, obviously watching a great game between two of the top teams in the YAI, AA. I mean, man, it's a great atmosphere to be in. York is a pretty nice town to be in so far, so I'm enjoying myself.
So far, you're enjoying yourself. Now, viewers and fans, where can they follow you if they're interested in seeing some of your work?
Yeah, obviously I'm on social media, Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me. Yeah, at Kev Moore, so it's KEVMOORE 93, and that's on Twitter and Instagram. So once again, it's Kev, KEV Moore, MOORE 93, and that's on Twitter and Instagram, and on Facebook you can find me at Kevin Moore.
Kevin Moore. Well, we hope to see you around more covering the games and being part of Sports Shooting Stars as both teams now have entered their half. Your observations from the first half of the game, Kevin?
Yeah, I mean, obviously New Oxford battled back. They were in a big hole in the first quarter. They made their way at the end of the first quarter and into the second quarter, led by Connor, who's the leading scorer right now, 18 points. I mean, right now they're down by 9. They're holding their own. I mean, the game could be a lot wide open for Central York, but New Oxford is holding its own, and I believe it's gonna come down to the wire.
No doubt about it. And fans, with that, you're going to have to stay tuned for the second half. Brought to you by Sports Shooting Stars. Kevin Moore, thanks for joining us. Don't be a stranger to our telecast and broadcast. I'm sure we'll be seeing you out and about here on the local high school scene.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yes, no doubt about it. That's Kevin Moore from York Daily Record. Check his work out on social media as we get set here to begin the second half of our program. Again, Central York 41, New Oxford 32. Again, we want to remind our fans, our sponsor for tonight, CR Property Group, for all your real estate needs, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or if you're in the market to rent. Check out CR Property Group, or maybe you're looking for a career change, looking for a career in real estate. Check out Eric Brewer and CR Property Group, our sponsor for tonight's game. And we're back with action here. Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up court. New Oxford will be moving left to right on your TV screen here in the second half.
And for what I noticed before, Todd, a lot of these games are a tale of two halves. One time a team comes out and they're fired up in the first half, and in the second half the other team's fired up. So Central has to keep their foot on the gas to keep this lead.
Connor Jenkins leads all scorers with 18, looking to add to his total. Gabe Geidinger with a rebound. Taylor Wright Rawls with the bucket.
Nice move from Taylor Wright Rawls, going in using the left hand.
Left hand, 4 points for Taylor tonight. He's 6'2" junior for Central. An 11-point lead right now for Central York.
That was a tough shot from Thomas Hall.
And the spinneroonie and the put in there by number 11, Nolan Hubbs.
And that's the second tip in from Nolan Hubbs tonight.
8 points for Nolan.
And Central is slowly getting out to a bigger lead.
And a turnover there by New Oxford. Taylor Wright Rawls. Jump ball.
Looks like
Between
Taylor
game-
was thinking about doing some type of layup and changed his mind at the last second.
Central retains possession. Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up court for the Colonials. And the put in by Thomas Howe, the 6'4" sophomore.
Yeah. One of their starters.
His first points of the game. Taylor Wright Rawls drives to the bucket and the easy put in.
And that was a great first step to get open to the bucket. He jabbed right and then went left.
6 points for Taylor tonight as it extends the Central lead right now, 47-34 over New Oxford.
And that's an and one.
Yes, and one with that play.
And Nolan Hubbs does a great job driving left and lowering his shoulder to get that space and have enough power to go up and still get and make the shot.
And that'll send Nolan Hubbs to the free throw line. It's Connor Jenkins' first foul of the game. 9 points. Central York 50, New Oxford 34.
And this is the biggest lead of the game so far.
Connor Jenkins drives to the net.
And Connor Jenkins is a hard basketball player. I watched him play the last couple of years in AAU. He gets to the bucket with ease. But, you know, it's a lot of wear and tear on his body, too. He's one of those guys that he brings his whole body into the lane, and sometimes he ends up on the floor. But he's a tough player, and, you know, he's a knockdown shooter as well.
Listed as 6'2" at the free throw line. Connor Jenkins makes first of 2 shots.
Connor
Sitting with
Jenkins,
19 points right now.
Connor Jenkins, Taylor Wright Rawls, and Karan Brown all play on the same AAU team for about 3 years. And also, Judah Toom.
Judah Tome.
Tome.
Yeah, we were getting some correction on the pronunciation.
Yes.
Our apologies.
Our apologies. But he also played on that AAU team, York Storm.
And a timeout called. It'll be Central's possession. They will be moving from right to left on your TV screen here in the second half of the game. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Turnover, New Oxford with the ball.
New Oxford pushing.
Number 10, Thomas Howe with another bucket.
That's a nice move from Thomas Howe.
Yeah, 4 points in tonight's game.
The 6'4" sophomore. And again, New Oxford's not going anywhere. They're still creeping. They're still staying around and staying relevant in the game. Rebound by Connor Jenkins. New Oxford's leading scorer for the night with 18.
He's
I'm
up
sorry,
to 20 now.
20.
Yeah, he's at the 2-0 mark right now. Abdul Janae driving to the bucket.
And that's
Rebound.
usually Abdul Janae's bread and butter once he gets into the paint. He has a nice footwork, spin moves, and he has a real nice touch at the rim.
Foul called on number 12, New Oxford's Braden Long. His first foul of the game. Sends Evan Eisenhart to the free throw line. He has 3 points. Make it 4 for Evan. With 3:38 to go, it's Central York 52. New Oxford 38 with just over 3.5 minutes to go. Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up court.
Sending Braden Long to the free throw strike, shooting 2.
Braden Long played quarterback for New Oxford, recently committed to Slippery Rock.
If I'm not mistaken, Braden Long was Offensive Player of the Year in the YIAA.
Yeah, and
I
he's
believe he was.
Adams County's all-time passing leader.
Yeah. Has a great arm.
He's going to extend his college career to Slippery Rock, a Division II school here in Pennsylvania. Foul called on Thomas Howell. Sent Gabe Geininger to the free throw line.
And things have slowed down a bit in the third quarter. That second quarter, things are going up, back and forth at a
tempo, and what a way to end halftime.
Yeah.
How about it with that
big time
three-point shot made by Mitch Saxton. Gabe Geininger right now, 14 points for Central York, looking to add to his total. Make it 15 for Gabe Geininger. Leads all scores with the Panthers, his teammates. Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up court here, Dew. A 14-point lead for Central York. And a foul on that play.
That was a great job from Abdul Jannah, staying busy on the boards and not giving up.
Abdul Jannah had 9 points in tonight's game so far with 3:01 to go. Trace Weiger got to take a breather, steps off.
And coming in the game is Bo Perbula. And I believe Coach Schiller brought him in to keep an eye on Abdul Jannah, so he doesn't get so many rebounds.
And Bo Perbula, a sophomore, 6'3". You may have heard his name. He's the quarterback for the Central York Panthers. Turnover, New Oxford with the ball, bringing the ball up court. Braden Long. Bill Jenna for 3.
Think you locked the door?
Hummus House stepping off for New Oxford. Tayshawn Golden stepping back into the game, number 5 for New Oxford. Central York's possession, bringing the ball up court. Taylor Wright Rawls. Give to Gabe Geininger. Evan Eisenhart with the possession. with just under 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter here at Central York High School. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars with your broadcast team of Dew Jones and Todd Edwards.
Checking out the game is Taylor Wright Rawls. Checking in is number 14, Karan Brown.
Ron Brown with 7 points in tonight's contest.
With 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. Checking in the game is
Number 4, DeJuan Golden. His brother plays here, as you mentioned earlier.
twin brother. They're actually both on the court at the same time right now.
Bo Perbilla with the ball, driving to the net, rejected. A foul called on number 12 for Central. Mitch Saxton will send Abdul Janae to the free throw line.
And Abdul Janae been at the free throw line quite often tonight in tonight's matchup.
10 points right now, looking to add to that total. That's 11 points with 1:56 to go here. Central York 54, New Oxford 42.
And he knocks down both. Makes this a 10-point game. Well, I'm sorry.
11 points
11
right now.
point
Central
game.
York 54, New Oxford 43 with just under 2 minutes to go. Central York with the possession. Gabe Geidinger. Karan Brown with the ball. Central York looks to be in no hurry right now running this offense.
And that's a foul on Abdul Jannah. Giving him 3 fouls on the night.
3 fouls with 12 points. Something to keep an eye on here with we still have the fourth quarter and 1:19 to go here in the third quarter. Bo Perbola.
That was a good sneaky play for Mitch Saxton for the 2 points.
Mitch Saxton, we're mentioning his name. He's coming up with some big plays. 8 points in tonight's game for Mitch Saxton. Under a minute to go here. Abdul Janae bringing the ball up court.
And Abdul Jannah is really forcing the issue as far as getting to the bucket, getting to the line, and getting his opportunities.
And 14 points right now. And Connor Jenkins, his teammate, has 20 points. Karan Brown with the ball, looking to drive to the net. And he puts it in.
Tough shot.
Brown, tough shot, makes it. 9 points for Karan Brown. Extends the lead for the Central York Panthers with just over 20 seconds to go. New Oxford looks as if they're content to hold here for the final possession of the third quarter.
They got to keep an eye on Connor Jenkins. He can pull from anywhere on the court.
Braden Long for 3 and makes it. Big time 3 there by Braden Long.
And again, no matter how much Central goes up, New Oxford keeps fighting back, and it's always at the end of the quarter where they get their most points.
Exactly, such as that big three-point play there by Braden Long. Well, sports fans,
well, buckle up. It's fourth quarter.
It's the fourth quarter. The final 8 minutes are about set to begin. The score, Central York 58, New Oxford 49. We mentioned earlier Connor Jenkins leads all scorers with 20 points. Abdul-Janae, his teammate, 15 points. A lot of output. That's 35 points between the two players.
Yeah, that's pretty much the bulk of all their points right now. You see the fan and the student section and the cheerleaders getting into it a little bit tonight.
It's always very, very lively here, too. Anytime we're here at Central York High School, and let the viewers know, the student section's very, very vocal.
It is. Between this student section and also Northeastern, I mean, they're neck and neck as far as how loud they get.
Well represented by both schools, and it's a pleasure. We'd like to thank the athletic director here, Marty Trimmer, for inviting us here to Central York High School for the broadcast.
Marty Trimmer, Coach Schiller, always been welcoming to us, and we really appreciate that. All the schools that allow us to film at their school, we really appreciate that. We hope we put on a good show for you as well.
Rebound by Karan Brown, bringing the ball up court. I believe we're up over 50 games broadcasted.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's a blessing, man.
And fans for tuning in. Connor Jenkins drives to the net.
And as I was saying earlier, Connor Jenkins is one of those type of players where he can get his buckets, but sometimes he throws his body in there as well. So, we want him to stay safe this school year and not get hurt. He's tough, though.
Central with the possession. Karan Brown. A scramble for the ball. Central retains the possession. And a steal by Braden Long. And a put in by Braden Long. Number 12 for New Oxford. 9 points for Braden.
The offense and hopefully let New Oxford sleep a little bit so they can get a backdoor or open shot.
Well, right now they're only down by 7. Central York 58, New Oxford 51. Panthers possession. Taylor Wright.
Central also has 2 of their starters on the bench right now, Gabe Gottinger and also Evan Eisenhart.
And you would imagine Coach Kevin Sheeler will bring them in as we near the end of this quarter and game.
Karan Brown got called for a travel there. Not a good time to get the ball back to New Oxford.
No, they're on a bit of a run right now. Abdul-Janae for 3. Comes up short. Rebounded by Central. Nolan Hubbs bringing the ball up court with just over 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Taylor Wright Rawls right there for the put-in. 60 points right now for Central York.
And that was a great assist from Judah. Number 15.
Taylor Wright Rawls, 10 points
for Central
in
York.
Game. But back to action here, Abdul-Janae. And puts it in. Boy, I tell you, he's caught fire here tonight as well. Abdul-Janae, 17 points.
And the score is creeping in, 60-53. And Central's only up by 7 points right now.
Still plenty of time here. We're just about 5 minutes and 40 seconds and counting here in the fourth quarter for New Oxford. And the twins here for New Oxford are in Dewan Golden and Tayshawn Golden, both seniors, 6'1" senior twins.
And Trey Swaggart almost made that 360 shot there.
He almost.
Don't know exactly what the call was.
A technical foul being called on Coach Kevin Sheeler right now. Two technicals for Central tonight, Dew.
Yeah, and it's imperative that Central keeps their cool. It looks like Coach Sheeler's bringing in his starting five.
And the starting five for Central here.
And that's a very uncharacteristic miss from Connor Jenkins at the free throw line.
I mean, we mentioned earlier in our telecast here, Connor Jenkins, 20 points in tonight's game. Abdul Janae, 17 points. And there's the point 21 for Connor Jenkins. New Oxford down by 6 right now. Central York 60. New Oxford 54. Still plenty of time for the Colonials to get back into this game. Officials here trying to sorting things out. Want to remind our fans again to tune in this Friday, January 24th, as Sports Shooting Stars presents York Suburban and Kennerdale. We'll travel to York Suburban High School for our third broadcast this week. Dew Jones and yours truly, keeping a busy broadcast schedule this week, Dew. Some of the fans here getting a little restless here, wanting the action to resume as the referees are still talking things over at the scorer's table. Well, dude, we had an exciting game last night at York High, home of the Bearcat Nation, and you have a feeling tonight's game may be just as equally as exciting as we come down to the end of this ball game with just under 5.5 minutes to go. Missed shot by Braden Long, rebounded by Central York.
And it looks like Coach Sheeler is going to trust his starting five to finish this game out. As we said earlier, Central was up by as much as 16 points. Now the lead is shipped down to 6 points.
6 points.
In the fourth quarter, which is a very crucial time.
And Evan Eisenhart, number 10 for Central, going to go to the free throw line. Third foul on Connor Jenkins, who has 21 points. It's 5 points right now for Evan Eisenhart, number 10 for Central York. Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up court.
And every year, these two teams, well, the last 2 years, these two teams have went at it back and forth. I mean, it's always a tightly contested game, and you can't count them out until the final buzzer rings.
If memory serves me correct, they were in the county championships, right?
Yes, they were. Yeah. No. Last year, was it the county championships last year?
County, or did we I know we may have broadcast one with 50-some games.
I believe that was York High last year in New Oxford in the county championships last year.
If our viewers are tuning in and may recall, They could be our spotter of sorts.
Correct. Correct us if we're wrong, right?
Yes. 19 points for Abdul-Janae.
Central has a lead, 62-56. And right now, Central's being very patient with the ball, working to get a good shot.
And, of course, running some time off the clock, too.
And that's going to send Nolan Hubbs to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1.
Fourth foul for Connor Jenkins with 4:15 to go. He leads all scorers with 21 points tonight.
Misses his first of 1-and-1.
Nolan Hubbs. Abdul-Janae and the put in, 21 points.
And Abdul-Janae is really starting to take over in the second half.
No
and
doubt
it's a
about
four-point
it. Big-time
game.
player.
It's a 4-point game with 4 minutes to go.
3-sport star for New Oxford, Abdul-Janae. Runs track in the spring. Interesting, we're speaking of Abdul, fourth foul for Abdul right now, sitting with 21 points. He and his teammate, Connor Jenkins, both have 4 fouls.
Yeah, Abdul's been very active on the boards, offense and defense.
And Gabe Geidinger, his 16th point of the game, leads all Central York scorers.
Gabe Geidinger knocks down both free throws.
17 points for Gabe. Connor Jenkins looking to go to the basket. Foul called on number 10 for Central, Evan Eisenhart, his 3rd foul. Send Connor Jenkins to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first.
Two for two. That's 22 points for Connor Jenkins, with 3:34 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter, Dew.
And again, we're back to a 4-point game.
4-point game. Can New Oxford close the gap? Taylor Wright Rawls. Connor Jenkins bringing the ball up court. Rebound by Gabe Geidinger.
Ill-advised shot from Connor Jenkins.
May have hurried that shot right now, dude. Just over 3 minutes to go. Four-point lead for Central York. Taylor Wright Rawls comes up short. His shot. Abdul-Janae with the ball.
And that's usually Abdul-Janae's shot. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Under 2.5 minutes to go. Taylor Wright Rawls.
And Coach Schiller, Kevin Schiller, takes a timeout.
Timeout for Central. Get a chance to collect their thoughts and go through the game plan here with 2:25 to go. Central York 64, New Oxford 60. Your thoughts on tonight's game so far, dude?
I think that's a very important timeout Coach Schiller just did to settle his guys down and let them know, hey, we're in the lead. Let's go ahead and work the offense and just keep working until we get something good. Because right now, like I said, they're playing into New Oxford's type of basketball where New Oxford's getting New Oxford's getting steals, and they're getting busy on the board. So you want to slow things down and hopefully lure them to sleep so you can get a wide open layup.
And of course, for Central, you want to walk away with another win tonight.
There's been a lot of hype around Central as far as the basketball team this year, and they've been playing well. You don't want to give up a game like this at home.
At home, sit atop Division I and YIAA. And of course, my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, mentioned earlier, they're ranked number 10 in the Class 6A in the whole state of Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir.
So they certainly are making a name for themselves here.
And also, other teams to look out for in 6A, even 5A, was York High, William Penn, and also New Oxford
And this
was
New
up there
Oxford Colonial team.
as one of the
Correct.
teams to look out for. The key for Central is no turnovers. There's no shot clock, so there's no rush.
No rush, exactly. And a push off by Taylor Wright Rawls. He's going to be called on it. That's his third foul for Taylor Wright Rawls, who has 10 points. They'll turn the ball over to New Oxford. Dolgene, who has 21 points with the ball. Connor Jenkins.
And if you notice,
And
Abdul Janae and Taylor Wright Ross been going back and forth throughout the whole game. Don't want things to get chippy where,
And it could very easily, the way
Right.
the emotions are in this game right now. Abdul Janae, they're 22 points. Connor Jenkins going to step off the court.
I'm pretty sure he'll be back in the game within the next few seconds.
$23 points for Abdul Janae.
And it's a 2-point game. This is the closest it's been
Yes,
since the
that's-
first quarter. And it's loud in here tonight.
It's loud, and it's a tightly contested game here for three. Ball back to New Oxford. Down by 2 right now, 64-62 Central. Rebound by Gabe Geidinger.
And that's going to send Nolan Hubbs to the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And checking back in the game for New Oxford will be Connor Jenkins.
And a foul called on number 5, Tayshawn Golden, the 6'1" senior. And boy, these plays are so pivotal right now for this Central York ball club, who just have a 2-point lead right now. New Oxford's been able to close the gap. Nolan Hubbs.
It's very key for Nolan Hubbs to knock down at least one of those free throws because Connor Jenkins is in the game. He can shoot threes from anywhere on the court.
He can, and Nolan Hubbs right now with 10. 11 points for number 11, Nolan Hubbs. Abdul Janae bringing the ball up court for the Colonials. Timeout called by Coach Nathan Myers for New Oxford. A 4-point lead for Central York. And with this timeout, we'd like to thank our sponsor for tonight's game, CR Property Group. If you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, maybe you're looking to rent, check out CR Property Group with Eric Brewer. Maybe a career in real estate?
Yep.
Well, there you go. Check it. Facebook page out, CR Property Group.
We also want to give a shout out to our producer, Cliff Kern. He's our eyes and ears behind the screen, and he's making sure everything is up and going and running. If
And our camera operator, by the way, Belinda Morales, again, back at it. Night 2 for us.
Back-to-back games. And again, here we are again with a four-point game, and that's just how York High and Milton Hershey game was last night.
And it was an exciting game with York High last night, Milton Hershey, and this game has all the offerings of another exciting game here, too, with a 4-point lead for Central York. I know it may be a bit premature. Any thoughts on potential player of the game right now?
It's pretty tough because Central's been pretty balanced. I mean, when you look at New Oxford, you know it's either going to be Abdul or Connor Jenkins.
And Connor Jenkins with the ball. And the put in. Big time shot. 25 points for Connor Jenkins. Pulls New Oxford within 2 with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter at Central York High School in Springettsbury Township, Pennsylvania. Oh, a missed shot by Evan Eisenhart.
Really tough
now
shot.
New Oxford has the opportunity to tie it or maybe go ahead for 3. Makes it! Big time shot by Connor Jenkins. And a timeout is called. And a 1-point lead now for New Oxford. That's 67-66, dude.
That's a big shot.
48.9 seconds to go.
That's a big shot.
28 points for Connor Jenkins. And a lot of those points came via the 3-point shot, Bill.
And you got to give a lot of credit to New Oxford. They haven't backed down at all the whole game. Central went up by 16 points at one point in time. They kept battling back, kept getting back to the free throw line and getting to the bucket. And here they are, up by 1 point.
Up by 1 point, and it's decision time right now for Central York and Coach Kevin Sheeler and his crew. 48.9 seconds to go. Fans, this has been everything we've expected.
Exactly.
And another great broadcast tonight brought to you by Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. Don't go away anywhere. Don't step out to the kitchen or bathroom.
This is
It's
it.
going to be an exciting 48.9 seconds.
And you got to watch. You got to keep an eye on Connor Jenkins at all times. And also Abdul Janae. He's doing a great job of getting to the free throw line and getting that foul called.
And right now, again, we want to emphasize Connor Jenkins and Abdul Janae both are sitting there with 4 fouls.
Right. And Connor has 28 points, and Abdul Janae has 23 points.
51 points between the two of them doing.
And checking into the game for Central right now is number 14, Karan Brown. He was there a couple days ago for the last second shot and helped the team win. And also checking in again is Taylor Wright Ross, number 1.
Karan Brown with the ball. Gabe Geininger in the paint. Missed shot. Abdul Janae bringing the ball up court. Passes to... And what a steal. What action here on Sports Shooting Stars. Braden Long with a missed shot. Under 20 seconds to go. Central with the possession. Karan Brown. A foul.
And that's a charge call on Karan Brown.
And do a timeout called with 12.5 seconds.
This is big. And with a call like that, sometimes when it's a charge, it can go either way. And the way the referee saw that saw that play right there was a charge. Sometimes it goes either way.
And again, fans, New Oxford 67, Central York 66, 12.5 seconds to go as both teams are going through their final game plans here for what could be the final play of the game here, dude.
Yeah. Well, I think for Central, they need to foul immediately, I believe. I think they don't let New Oxford, pass the ball around and get open. They need to foul immediately.
New Oxford came into
Keep
this
the ball-
game tonight 12-3.
Keep the ball away from Connor Jenkins as much as possible.
Connor Jenkins against 28 points. Abdul Janae 23. Colonials possession. We're back to action here, fans. Braden Long with the ball. The press. And the quick foul here with 9.1 seconds to go. will send number 12, Braden Long, the 6'3" senior for the Colonials, to the free throw line. Dude, how big are these free throw shots?
Extremely big.
In and out of the bucket.
And coming in the game right now is another three-point shooter for Central, and that's Mitch Saxton, number 12.
Mitch Saxton, that big three-point shot to head into halftime. But right now, we're back to action here. Braden Long makes that one. Extends the 2-point lead here, 68-66. And a timeout call by Coach Kevin Sheeler with 7.1 seconds to go.
Hopefully, Coach Schiller can dial up some magic like he did a couple of days ago, and they can come up with a good play
Well, you
and send
mentioned
this
it.
game to overtime or even to win the game.
Karan Brown did just that just last week, correct, Duke?
Well, Evan Eisenhart did a great job sending the game to overtime with a last-second shot, and Karan Brown kind of sealed the deal in overtime. And hopefully, Kevin Schiller can get something going again tonight so that can happen again. Got to give a lot of credit to New Oxford tonight. They're doing a great job of staying in the game. The defense is really good. Even with Abdul Jenna and also Connor Jenkins having 4 fouls, they're still staying aggressive, and they're still right in the game. Actually had a 2-point lead, and this is the last minute of the game was their first lead of the whole game.
Yes, and this brings up a great topic of conversation. Out of the 50 telecasts we've had, I'd be curious to hear what our viewers think, what maybe the most exciting game they've watched on Sports Shooting Stars.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear some of the feedback. And this game may rank right up there with one of the
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
favorite telecasts seen on Sports Shooting Stars.
And again,
Central's possession.
Central has time. They have 7 seconds on the clock, which is an eternity sometimes in basketball. But they have to make something go fast.
To Nolan Hubbs. And that may be the ball game on a missed 3 by Mitch Saxton. The clock reads 0.
And
We're waiting
this
for
crowd
word
is
here.
quiet. This gym is quiet besides the New Oxford
Well,
fans.
the New Oxford faithful, as you can hear, they're on their feet cheering. The clock reads 0 right now. We're waiting for word from the referees on the court.
They're going to put 0.6 back on the clock.
0.6 seconds.
And Abdul Jenna is shooting 2 shots.
And a foul called on number 11, Nolan Hubbs. And it will send Abdul Janae to the free throw line with 0.6 seconds to go. Abdul sitting right now with 23 points.
And this Central faithful, they're pretty shocked. I mean, they're standing around with their...
Big time shot there by Abdul, takes it to a 3-point lead, 69-66. And one would think if Abdul's able to make this shot, this would seal the deal for Central York. Three-point lead. And there you have it, sports fans. New Oxford 69, Central 66. In front of the New Oxford Colonial faithful, which traveled well here, as players are going to line up and shake hands in a thrilling game here at Central York High School.
That was a big win for New Oxford, man. They stayed true to their game and did their thing. Hats off to New Oxford to come into a hostile environment like Central with all the hype around them right now to come out here with a win. I mean, a lot of credit to their coach, Coach Myers, and also to the team. It's hard to pick one guy to call him for player of the game. So, it definitely has to be Connor Jenkins and also Abdul Jenna. We'll talk to both of those guys.
We'll talk to both of them. Yeah,
in a few minutes.
Connor Jenkins with 28 points. Of course, Abdul Jenna with 24 points. Big output between the two of them. And a big-time win in front of the faithful here of New Oxford, who traveled from Adams County. Have a lot to be proud of, and they're cheering their
and as we
players
said,
as they head back to the locker room.
And as
they pick up their 13th win tonight here on the hardwoods of Central York High School.
And as we said, this game right here had county championship implications to it. We knew that both teams are high caliber type of team. So
that was on display tonight. And again, the final score New Oxford 69, Central 66. And are we going to make our way down there to half court? How are we?
Yeah, we'll mosey on down there and see what's going on.
As a lot of the Central York faithful have filed out. But yeah, we want to thank the fans for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars tonight as we bring the game to you. This is game 2 of 3 that we're going to be bringing to you this week. Friday, we'll be traveling to York Suburban as they play host to the Kennerdale Rams. It should be a great one. Carter Day, 1,000-point scorer as a junior. We're going to see him with Sports Shooting Stars this Friday at York Suburban, led by Cam Brewer, Aiden Hewley. It should be a great one this Friday, as tonight's contest was a fantastic game. And again, the winners, the New Oxford Colonials, 69, Central 66. In a great game, and we hope you, the fans at home, enjoyed the game as much as we did here in the broadcast booth. And we're going to make our way down court on the hardwood floor here before we sign off. And we have a player of the game shirt due, right? We have
a player of the game shirt for sure.
We're going to give to the player of the game and make our way down. And your final thoughts, due on?
Well, like I said, you can't. You got to give New Oxford a lot of credit. You never think you're going to come in and just walk over a team like that. They're good. They're a good team, solid player, coach well. So New Oxford gets all the credit for tonight's win.
And we're going to be joined in our post-game show by York Daily Records' Kevin Moore. He's here with us. He joined us. We had him on at halftime. He's going to be here part of the post-game show as we make our way down the stairs and by to the court. Again, we want to remind our fans that we will be back this Friday, again, with Sports Shooting Stars, White Rose Community Television Channel 18, this Friday as York Suburban plays host to Eastern York. Hope to get a word with the player of the game here tonight. I know the players went back into the locker room. Kevin, your thoughts on the game?
I mean, like I told you at halftime, I knew it was going to come down to the wire, and it did. You see Abdul Janae, Connor Jenkins. I mean, those were the 2 big players for New Oxford, and it's not easy to come here on the road to get a win against the top team in the YAI AA, but New Oxford did it, and they proved why they're one of the best teams.
Yes, no doubt about it. They're going to be in the hunt in Division I play. Of course, Central York, they're not going to go anywhere. And we saw York High last night. They're going to be in the thick of things. We're waiting our word. Can you hear us on our test 1, 2? Can you hear us? Okay, my producer's telling us we need to speak a little louder. She's up with the camera here as the fans file out tonight. Dew Jones, our broadcast partner. Dew, your thoughts tonight? We talked to Kevin Moore from the York Daily Record. Your thoughts on tonight's contest?
Hey, tonight's contest, it was highly contested. Exactly what we thought it was going to be, back and forth. I can't say I thought New Oxford was going to come in with a win, but hey, they came in and handled business as they should. They did a great job. Like I said, well coached. Their leading players stepped up big time. Connor Jenkins, Abdul Jenna. They did what they had to do, and the mental part, they wasn't rattled by Central being ranked in the state or number 1 here or number 2 there. They came in and did a really good job.
Or this crowd and this student section, as we mentioned earlier in our telecast, they bring it. They're loud and proud each and every home game. And as we await the players to come out tonight to receive their winnings.
How do you feel about that game, Kevin? Like I said, this is also Kevin Moore from YDR,
Kevin Moore
guys.
from the YDR has joined us. He's going to get a second dib here as we are live on the air as we're wrapping up our post-game show here on White Rose Community Television.
Yeah, I mean, this game was one of the best games played so far. I mean, it's up there with the Northeastern and Central York game that happened about last week. I mean, it was a tough win, a tough, gritty win for New Oxford. Like I was telling Todd, it's not easy coming here in another opponent's gym and pulling out a tough win, but they did. I mean, Abdul Janae, Connor Jenkins, the top players for New Oxford, they came to play. Abdul, he showed his versatility getting to the rim. Connor showed his three-point shooting and finishing at the rim as well, and it proved to be successful for New Oxford tonight.
A big win, and of course, looking ahead, I mentioned it to our fans earlier in the telecast. This Friday, we're going to be back at it again. Game 3, York Suburban, as they play host to Kennerdale. We're going to travel to York Suburban. It should be a great one. Cam Brewer, Aiden Hewley for York Suburban, and then Carter Day, the 1,000-point scorer for Kennerdale as a junior.
Yeah, that's going to be a great game. Like I said, Friday it's going to be another action-packed game. I mean, that's another game that we think that's going to go down to the wire as well. A lot of views on that game, I believe. Even our last game against York High, Milton Hershey, that had over 2,000 views.
2,000 views, and we thank you, the viewers, for tuning in and making Sports Shooting Stars the success that it is as we bring the game to you. High school athletics, whether it's football and basketball, and maybe we hope to do some other sports down the line.
Yeah, I'd like to get into wrestling, some volleyball, whatever's out there, we want to try to be a part of it.
And be part of YIAA action, and we're hoping our helper is getting the player.
He's around here somewhere.
He's somewhere. Yeah, we're hoping as some of the players are filing out of the locker room.
Good work. RB.
Tonight. Again, we want to remind our fans, if you haven't already, like us on Facebook. That's Sports Shooting Stars. Like our Facebook page where you can watch each and every telecast. We're up over 50 broadcast games between football and basketball. Like our Facebook page at Sports Shooting Stars. We're also on YouTube. You can check our YouTube page out, as well as Twitter. We're on Twitter. And we're just any final thoughts tonight?
No, I mean, this is going to shake some things up in the division. Like I said, and expect to see these teams in the YIAA. I mean, these guys beat each other up throughout the year, so expect to see these teams play each other again, and it may be for the county championship, so you never know.
And we're going to be part of the county championships again this year over at Wolf Gymnasium.
Yep. We're part of the boys' game, and we're also filming the girls' game.
The girls' game, and looking forward to that, and maybe we'll have a remake game or two with some of the weather that's hit the greater York area that hasn't been too kind to our broadcast schedule. We hope maybe to have a remake game or two down the line.
And I see one of the player of the game standing over there, and that's Connor Jenkins, the junior. He's there talking to his father and talking to his mother. And, he comes from a really good family. I know his family. They're very nice people. We played with Connor Jenkins during the AAU season, so.
28 points for Connor Jenkins, and we hope to get him a lot of that via the three-point shot tonight on this hardwood floor.
He hit a really, really big shot towards the end of the game, and that kind of sealed the deal almost as far as the momentum that New Oxford needed.
Yes, no doubt about it, as he's making his rounds, talking to some fans here and parents, as my broadcast partner, Dew Jones, mentioned.
I'll see if I can go over here and get Connor for a second and get him to talk to us for a minute. There you go.
Yeah, we can make our way. Yep. And okay. Well, we got Kevin Moore here. Kevin, what's your next piece with the YDR? What are you working on? What's your projects that you're working on? Tell the viewers a little bit while we're waiting.
So actually, a piece of mine just published yesterday on our website, ydr.com. I did a story on West York girls basketball team. So this is the second year that they did it. They have a player on their team with Down syndrome. Her name is Katie.
I did see.
And so they had a fundraiser, and they pretty much had a Down syndrome awareness game where they honored Katie, and they announced her. She was in the starting lineup. She was the sixth starter for West York. She was able to be announced. She ran out, and she actually got to attempt to shoot a few shots before the
During the
game.
game,
It was actually before the game, but the team was out on the court helping her. It was a great atmosphere. The fans, coaches, players, they all loved her. And it was a real nice piece.
And tell the fans a little bit. They're the type of stories that you're trying to connect
Yes,
the readers
absolutely.
with.
Yes. So with my job as a sports life reporter, I want to focus on stories that have a deeper impact than sports itself. Not just covering the sports, getting the scores and everything, but going deeper in sports, getting those deep, impactful stories, and that's what I hope to bring.
Reminiscent of Dick Schaap from many years ago. He would always hit the personal nerve with stories and bring the realism, if you will, to sports. And aside from the scores and the fun
Absolutely.
Of the game, there's a personal side to
Oh,
it.
yeah,
and
for
that's what.
for sure.
And again, we talked earlier where they can reach out to you via social media.
Yep.
Kevin Moore, check him out, check his work out.
Absolutely, yeah. And once again, I'm on social media, Twitter and Instagram at KevMoore93. That's KEVMOORE, the number 9 and 3 on Instagram and Twitter, and also on Facebook, Kevin Moore. You can find me. Feel free to reach out to me if you have any story ideas. I would love to hear them. Would love to get out and cover some stories around York and around
after being on the
Pennsylvania.
telecast tonight, you may get a few.
I hope so. Once again, thank you guys for having me. I'm excited to be back on in the future with sports shooting stars, and it's a blessing to be here.
Check it out, and we appreciate it, Kevin, for you coming out and being part of it tonight. I see Abdul Janae here. Did you make out some of the other local media here?
York Dispatch got to a little bit faster.
Yes. Interviewing Connor Jenkins, our player of the game, Abdul Janae, recently committed to Duquesne University to play football.
Yeah, earlier today he made the commitment to play football. I mean, he's got to be feeling good today. Just made a commitment to a Division I school, and then later that night you help your team pull out a tough win. So yeah, he's feeling pretty good right now.
He is meeting with some fans and family members here on the court. And here's our player of the game now here on Sports Shooting Stars. Congratulations. Look at the congratulations. Big out point tonight. 28 points for you, Connor. Your thoughts on tonight's game?
Just crazy. Being down like that, just coming back to win like that, and just with everybody behind us, it means a lot.
3 points seems to be your specialty. Can you tell the viewers a little bit about the 3-point shot?
I've had it for a while. Tonight I got my opportunity to do that and just let it fly. Just like
you let it fly tonight big time, and you're our player of the game. Due to you.
Well, this is to let you guys know, I've been watching Connor Jenkins ball now for 3-4 years now, man. He's a great kid. He can always shoot the deep three. And like I said, tonight, was that your season high? 28 points was tonight the season high. So what did the coach say to you at halftime to keep you guys into the game? Because at one point, you guys were down by 16 points.
Just keep our heads up, knowing that we can come back, knowing that we had dogs on our team, and just keep fighting, knowing that we have faith in ourselves, we can pull out anything.
Yeah, that was a gritty win, man, because you come on in a hostile environment like Central and come here and come out with a win. And then the first time they kind of jumped on you a little bit, and this time you guys played a very poised game and all the way to the end. And if it wasn't for you and Abdul, man, you might not have pulled this win out, but you guys did a great job, man. So if you can just show the shirt,
congratulations,
front and the back.
To our player of the game tonight, Connor Jenkins, 28 points, and what
sponsored
an effort.
by CR Property Group.
What an effort by the New Oxford Colonials. They're going to be hanging tough here in YAIAA Division I. Again, congratulations, Connor. All the best to you. Good luck the rest of the way.
Good job, man. All right, see you later, buddy.
Take care. Yep, you're quite welcome. And with that, fans, we're about ready to wrap it up. How about it, Du?
Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, also, we would talk to Abdul Jannah. I didn't bring an extra shirt. Like I said, I didn't know they was going to have that type of performance tonight, but Abdul Jannah, the whole team down to the coach and everybody did a great job staying in the game, staying focused, and like I keep saying, coming into the hostile environment and coming out with a win against a elite team like Central was a great job and a great confidence booster as they move on in the season.
And who knows, they may be in the county championship.
This could be a preview of the county championship.
And we'll be having more information with that in the upcoming weeks. But for Todd Edwards,
Du Jones,
Kevin Moore.
Thanks for tuning in to York's Sports Shooting Stars. Have yourself a great evening, everyone.
See you guys Friday.